Hey, what's up? My name is John Bonjour. I'm a comic artist and film enthusiast, and I could not give 1/4 of a dookie about Jurassic World Rebirth, and I feel like that is worth studying. So that's what this is. No art today, friends. Just talking about some disappointing movies. Okay, so I feel like this is important to give some context. I grew up with Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was a movie that my dad showed me as if it was the Bible. Like, it was a thing that he was like, you have to see this movie. It's Jurassic Park. You need to observe. You need to experience it. You need to rest in the comforting, loving arms of the film Jurassic Park. And he was right. This movie is phenomenal. The original Jurassic Park is maybe the greatest movie ever made. Certainly the most entertaining movie I think we've ever made. It is phenomenally good. It is my favorite movie of all time. I'm also just a huge dinosaur nerd. I watched as many dinosaur movies as I could possibly find growing up. That was a part of who I was. I watched Walking with Dinosaurs. I watched Dinotopia so many times in my life that I remembered it well enough to force my friends to watch it for our podcast, NPRPH.
Like, I almost didn't pitch it because I was like, oh, we always do not old, but like not
old, like movies. 2008 or so.
Yeah, right. Back in the olden days.
Those old, busted, decrepit ass movies.
Dusty ass movies.
Fucking senile films. Like Triple X and whatever other. I couldn't think of a single other fucking movie we've watched. Which, by the way, check that out. I do have a podcast, NPRPH, Motion Picture Retribution Power Hour, where my best friends and I make each other watch bad movies. But that's not really the point. The point is, I am a huge dinosaur nerd, and I have been since I saw the original Jurassic Park, and it scared the whole pants right off my body. To that point, I'll even defend the Jurassic Park sequels. I think there is merit to some of them. I'm not one of those people that thinks Jurassic Park should have never had a sequel. I'm just in a place right now where I feel like there is something really specifically interesting about a new Jurassic Park movie coming out this year, Jurassic World Rebirth, starring Scarlett Johansson and Duncan. Which, by the way, I feel like it's just important to note. This has nothing to do with my interest in the movie at all. It might have raised my interest in the movie just slightly, but the trailer, there's just this moment where Scarlett Johansson just screams Duncan. Duncan! A, Duncan, funny name. B, we have not been introduced to who Duncan is in this trailer. I don't know who Duncan is. No one has told me who Duncan is. I just know that she's extremely worried about Duncan. I really want to get a shirt that's the Jurassic Park font, but it's just Duncan with like 6 exclamation marks. I understand that there's not a market for this. I won't be making it. I don't do merch yet, but if I did, I would really want that. That would be prime. Point being, there is a Jurassic Park movie coming out this year, 2025, year of our Lord, and I don't care. In fact, I care maybe in the negative direction. I'm just so frustratingly uninterested in a Jurassic Park movie, which feels insane to me because I cannot stress this enough. Jurassic Park, my favorite movie of all time. So I have some theories on why that is, and I guess that's what this video is about. First and foremost, Jurassic Park as a series has really told me not to care about it. It has made that explicitly clear. Jurassic Park, phenomenal, perfect. Lost World, also pretty good. How are you going to follow up Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park 3, pretty okay. Jurassic World, a little bit empty, popcorn vapid, all of these things are fair. Does something interesting. It's a little more mean-spirited. I think it's kind of fun. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, pretty bad, really bad Jurassic Park movie, pretty bad movie just kind of across the board. And then Jurassic World Dominion is, it's the worst one for sure. Jurassic World Dominion, I have a lot of feelings on, and I can't even remember if I did a video on it. If I did, go watch that. You'll probably see what I feel. It is a movie that has aged like a fine yogurt. It has really just specifically gone downhill in some pretty substantial ways. The focus on locusts that was exciting. The focus on locusts. Choosing locusts instead of dinosaurs to be your thing, especially after you set up the franchise in such a way that feels good. Like the end of the last movie, well, the end of all of the Jurassic World movies are basically like dinosaurs be free, what's gonna happen? And then especially the end of Fallen Kingdom ends with like dinosaurs are out in the real world, and then they put out that short film where dinosaurs are out in the real world, and I was like, oh hell yeah, this is gonna be a movie. And then the movie's just like, anyway, we got them, they're in captivity again, and it's like, well then why did you even do that? Like, what's the point of putting dinosaurs in the real world if you're not gonna put them in the real world? I am more upset about this than I probably should be, and I feel that it is important to take a cleansing breath. The point that I am trying to make is Jurassic Park as a franchise has specifically told us, do not invest in the story we are trying to tell, because we will not invest in the story we're trying to tell. It lays groundwork for things that it has never followed up on. It makes character decisions that don't mean anything. It feels so reactionary to how people responded to each movie in these ways that are so frustrating, because the original Jurassic Park, the concept of the original Jurassic Park is corporations should not have the power to create things that have lasting impact and to create things that are potentially dangerous and could be misused. And then Universal has opted to just do that. They watched the Jurassic Park movie and then went, oh yeah, cool, dinosaurs sure are cool, and didn't listen to any of the other parts of the point of the movie where it's like, hey, maybe we should think about why we're doing stuff, why we're creating things, instead of just randomly putting bullshit on the wall and hoping it makes us money. Maybe we should consider whether or not what we're creating is an affront to God. And then they have the balls to make Dominion a Lego sequel where you bring back all the characters. And it's this weird thing where it's like, okay, I guess it's kind of good to see them in the sense that it's like, I really like Jurassic Park. Where I feel Halloween, the original Halloween, and then the new like David Gordon Green Halloween trilogy, where I feel that also kind of went off the rails, but in a way that I think was interesting, in a way that I feel at least chose to honor the legacy and the character of Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode. Where this Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World Dominion, has just opted to bring back characters, parade them in front of the screen, and then have them do nothing. Like, Jurassic Park 3 is a way better follow-up on Alan Grant's character than Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion, what do we learn about his character? He's hanging out. He's vibing. Jurassic Park 3 has the decency to give us a character arc where he's like, never again am I going to go back to that island. Are you a sicko? What are you talking about? Jurassic World Dominion should have had this thing where the characters from the original Jurassic Park are upset, obviously, that the thing that they were horribly traumatized by is now just a money-making scheme, and then it messed up, and then they're still trying to do it. That should be what that movie is, and instead it's just like, I don't know, Chris Pratt fights a bird dinosaur on a bridge. And that's not even to dig on Chris Pratt, because I think he does whatever you could possibly do. You can only do so much with the character, guy who knows how to build a log cabin. What's frustrating to me is that it's so clear to me that they are not thinking about what they're doing whatsoever. It's all reactionary. It's all, well, the last one made a bunch of money, so let's make another one. There's just this thing, especially with the Jurassic World movies, where it just feels like the people who made the movies don't actually care about what they're doing. They just want to pretend like they do enough that you'll buy a ticket. And that's never been more clear than Jurassic World Dominion coming out. Everybody goes, hey, this one's a duker. This one sucks. Like, we don't like this. And then I think a month after that, they announced Jurassic World Rebirth. I've lost faith in Jurassic Park as a franchise. I'm going to go see it because A, I do this YouTube channel, and B, I want it to be good. Like, I hope, in some sense of the word, that Jurassic World Rebirth is a phenomenally fun, rousing success, fantastic reset for the franchise, something that we can all get behind creatively. I just don't think that that's going to be true. If this ends up being a fun, dumb dinosaur horror, human dinosaur hybrid sci-fi action movie, I guess that's great. I guess that's probably the best case scenario at this point. I'm tired of these lifeless, soulless, boring corporate creations that just don't feel like they have any care toward what the original was or care toward what this could be. Because I also don't think making a movie that is exclusively reverent to the original film why make it then? What's the point? You got to do something that feels creative and different and feels like you had a purpose for making this outside of just remember when that was a good movie. Because it still is a good movie. I still have the Blu-ray of Jurassic Park, and I still watch it quite a lot. We will see if I am right. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that Jurassic World Rebirth, there it is. I hope it comes out, and I hope it's phenomenal. I just don't think that it will be. What are your thoughts? Where are you at on this movie? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video and checking out my channel. If you'd like to hear more of my thoughts on movies, comics, TV shows, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and comment down below what you would like me to review next, or do none of those things because I am not your dad.